There's a major movement taking place online. Women run communities, helping you level up and level the playing field.
If you want it bad enough, you will say every morning, today is going to be a good day. Why? Because I'm one step closer to the thing that I want to do.
Leading the charge, Jasmine Star.
I'm the kind of person that wants to buy you a cup of coffee, pay for it, walk out the door, and be like, who just bought me my coffee? I like to do that on the internet.
She's a photographer turned entrepreneur, life coach, and social media secret weapon. Her journey goes a little something like this. Jasmine went from law school dropout to one of the world's top wedding photographers, then built a multi-million-dollar business and brand online, and now she wants to help her hundreds of thousands of followers do the same.
I realize that there's so many other women, specifically women of color, specifically daughters of immigrants, who never gave themselves the permission to get into the room, to ask for what they deserve, or to even have the courage or the chutzpah to pursue what they truly want. I do what I do to show that people who don't have the biggest or the best education, the most money, the fanciest car, the nicest zip code, that they too hold the keys to their future. And if they are given the permission from themselves to pursue what they want, they then change their family. That is why I show up every single day.
You also have an incredible backstory.
For me, the story of stories start in 2005. I'm a first generation daughter of immigrants. I'm a first generation college graduate. I'm a first generation postgraduate. I was in law school when my mom had a relapse of brain cancer. I was watching my mom not only battle, and against the odds, she became healed, was the first time that I realized life is short. It was at that time where I had to make the decision of what did I want to do with my one wild and precious short life. My life started the first time I got a camera and had the courage to actually say, I want to be a photographer and start a business. I was terrible. I was a terrible photographer. And guess what? I gave myself a year to be terrible.
And a year to learn, which paid off. The accolades piled up, and so did her knowledge. 15 years later, she's sharing what she knows through her Social Curators program, and with anyone who will listen.
It's time to turn those likes into dollars, and I'm going to show you how.
We are entering this new year, and I know that everybody always focuses on new year, new you, but I don't think we should change all of us. So I'm going for new year, better us. What are your tips to goal set properly?
I'm all about systems, if nothing else. So if you don't feel like you have the most money, if you feel like you don't have the most connections, if you feel like in the past I've done this, no, we're gonna start today. We're gonna have a very clear plan. I like to work in the amount of a year. So what we do is we break it into quarters, have one big goal every 3 months. Now I get this, people are like, oh no, I wanna do 14 goals. Well, when you chase 14 rabbits, you miss them all. You chase one, a higher likelihood of actually executing.
What would be your advice? I know so many people, especially during this time, they've all kind of gotten these side hustles. And I know a lot of people, they wanna take that side hustle and they have hopes of turning into something more. What advice would you have for people like that?
So consistency leads to trust. Trust leads to conversations, and conversations lead to conversion. If you want to do a business, that right there in those 4 steps, you do that all day, every day, you're going to have a business.
Let me ask you this. What is one thing that everybody should start doing in the new year?
Being consistent in all ways. Consistency builds trust. And the more you are consistent with your friends and your family, the more you're consistent to, if you made a dedication to work out, honey, I want to see in March that you're still working out at least 30 minutes a day. If you made the commitment to drink 8 glasses of water, you better have a reminder on your phone to drink those 8 glasses of water. What happens is that consistency breeds consistency. And the way you act in your personal life, it bleeds on over into your professional life.
Jasmine, can you tell everybody where they can get more of your tips and how to follow you and, see all that you do?
Thank you so much. You can find me on all social platforms at Jasmine Star and at jasminestar.com.